Ya, halo semuanya, selamat datang di channel bersama gua Arya. Dan mana kali ini kita akan main game. Balik lagi main game Noir untuk ngelanjutin story-nya sebelum saya kerja gitu. Kita cuma ada waktu 1 jam sekian menit lah. Karena saya harus siap-siap gitu kan. Jadi kita cari settingan yang paling ajib gile, ajib gonde dulu. Nah, ini oke. Dan kenapa grafiknya tidak full screen? Nah, itu. Enggak. Harusnya kan gini. On. Yaudahlah, kita langsung gasin. Oke, kemarin kalau nggak salah kita itu apa ya, tentang apa ya? Sampai lupa anjing. Soalnya aku nggak terlalu demen sama gameplay gitu. Aku biasanya mainin aja udah. Tapi tiba-tiba hilang, lupa ingatan gitu loh. Tapi sekarang itu katanya kita disuruh tentang mobil lah ini ya. Oh iya, kemarin kita itu misi pertamanya tentang rel kereta api. Selamat malam, ayo selamat malam Ilham. Jadi kemarin itu kita selesai untuk interogasi nggak tuh, cari kebenaran atas. Intinya kemarin itu konspirasi sih ujung-ujungnya. Jadi orangnya itu ya si cowok itu siapalah namanya itu pengen pergi gitu. Oh lama asistennya mana nih? Nah, betul, gimana kabarnya Ilham? Apakah kamu baik-baik saja? Semoga kamu aman-aman aja lah ya. Bentar lu nih, kok anjir agak aneh nih. Kok gini? Bentar. Kenapa displaynya itu nggak apa sih namanya, nggak full screen? Pengen ditampar nih. Yo full screen. Nah, kalau full screen gini kan asik nih gitu. Nah, yuk gas. Kita disuruh ke kok dekat ke sini doang. Belok.
Wife says she's gonna take it back. Women generally show more compassion. What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her and was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Intinya Adrian itu kayak mau pergi dari tempat ini gitu. Di atas dong. Terus kita kemana nih gitu? Salah jalan. Kita harus kemana jadinya? Mundur aja udah kayak gitu. Oh itu kita ya mundur aja biar cepet. Lah polisi di kita suka-suka gitu kan, suka-suka di jalan gitu. Pengennya sih mau buat walkthrough sih untuk game ini. Mau buat kayak apa sih namanya itu, video konten gitu. Nggak di livestreaming, goblok.
Take it easy, Phelps. I'd rather get there in one piece.
Ini lah santai. Loh, jangan di bawah. Harusnya sih ya di sini sih. Nah ini. Minggir Pak. Diusahakan agar misi ini selesai dalam 1 jam. Biar cepet.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Cars down the alleyway, detectives.
Oke. Di sini kalau nggak salah banyak barang bukti.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Sebelum kita tanya si beliau itu, kita ini dulu. Kita keliling dulu. Ada apa sih di sini gitu kan? Loh. Siapa tahu ada pembunuhan. Kamu kira kayak gini-ginian tuh nggak ada apa-apanya? Property of
Combination
Dewey's
wrench.
Bros.
Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Oke. Game sepuh pada masanya, Pante. Ya gitu. Nggak jelas. Bang, kerja bersihin usus ayam 10 kg 10.000 selesai dalam jangka waktu 2 menit 30 detik. Kira-kira worth it enggak? Tapi satu hari boleh sih, mau ngambil berapa puluh kilo kalau mau. Hah? Itu persen usus 10 kilo cuma bayar 10.000. Maksudnya gimana? Cuma bayar 10.000? Ah, 10.000? Seriusan? 10.000 doang? Siapa ini?
It's owned by the Argentinian
Packer
embassy.
Clipper. Oh, dari. Oke. Enggak itu.
Empty.
Bukan masalah empty ya ini mah. Ini GDK-nya nggak ada gitu. Iya, coba aja dulu. Missing wheel.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Ngapain orang yang ngambil ginian? Kan nggak jelas ya. Platnya hilang. Kenapa platnya hilang? Oke,
Must have
missing
taken the
flag.
flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street
Udah
value.
bingung aku. Kenapa nggak yang jagain gini aja? Yang apa namanya tuh? Ngejagain apa? Toko makanan kucing itu, makanan binatang, binatang hewan itu. Kan dekat rumah kan? Kenapa nggak itu aja dulu? Kamu sih ngerokok, susah.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Itu untuk Ilham. Coba aja dulu deh. Kamu kalau udah bingung, aku dulu bingung dan ini Sirah datang tiba-tiba ngasih gini kerjaan. Hajar aja lah. Kenapa tidak gitu kan? Ambil aja udah. Ambil
Did
dulu
you
kalau
see
nggak
who
cocok.
stole the Packard?
Hell yes,
Selesai.
I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Orang Meksiko ya.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
Hispanic suspect.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious.
No.
Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Possible suspect vehicle.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Oke, itu benar.
What
Vehicle
exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? You want
No.
my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How
Those
about we
kids.
bring you an umpire's mask?
Umpire. Coba kita ambil. 1947 agenda Juan Francisco Valdez. John Man.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by RNI.
Oke. Gak adakah lagi? William Dewey. Ah, kayak ini.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Oke, mungkin segitu aja mungkin. Evidence. Coba kita lihat lagi
Run this place
sekali.
dry. Let's find a game well.
Bang, bentar lagi diskon Halloween. Gas sih pas mau fobia. Nah, yuk gas. Si pertama udah dikasih tahu tuh. Ah, ini kayak beda nih namanya nih si Pak.
Coming? We need a game well, Phelps.
Oke. Jadi kita telepon aja dulu deh. Ayo, Phasmophobia. Phasmophobia.
Phelps
Phasmophobia.
badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
Ah, Dewey's.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Lah,
Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
mungkin kena di
Could you have him brought in?
apa?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's
Hari 60-an
demanding
itu?
an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thanks for your help.
Oh, di harga 60-an. Mungkin.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Agak lain ya.
This is awful.
Kenapa malah mencet shift bukan lari?
Why can't we get any closer?
Aku nggak mencet shift malah lari dia, nggak jelas. Di Bruce.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character.
Wait.
Your call.
Mungkin Central Police saya paling. Kita gini aja deh. Diskonnya mulai naik dong. Weh, Bawski. Naik jing. Diskonnya mulai besok jam 9 pagi semoga bener 9 pagi nggak tuh? Gas! Siapa besok? Ini.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle
Oh,
call
shit!
we caught this year. One more and I'm gonna go crazy. Not your favorite cases?
Dia jalan
Are you kidding me? This
buntu
is
nggak
barely
tuh?
even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
You know, this isn't a tank, Phelps.
Buruan nih. What the? Kita interogasi dulu si Valdez. Someone is called Valdez. Kita ini dulu.
Francisco Valdez in for questioning.
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Waduh,
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
anjir. Katanya orang nih pakai gini. Pakai apa sih namanya?
About time.
Oh.
Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps and this is
Susan.
Detective Kowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend, let's take a deep breath and start all over again. Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Wow, ini agak sulit nih, soalnya waktu ini nggak ada kayak ginian kayak ini. Sepertinya saya akan sembuh dari insomnia. Loh kok bisa? Emang kamu sebelumnya insomnia? Oh iya, biasanya kamu bangun jam 3 pagi ya? Kayak kemarin ya? Kita tanyain Packard purchasing history.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name.
Ah,
As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano-Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
oke.
What,
Tahu.
a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Wow. Agak rumit ya jadinya. Jadi kayak keliling gitu loh.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
Nah ini agak lain nih mukanya. Sebenarnya pengen dub sih, cuman kita biar lebih apa namanya, yakin, kita ask community. Tuh bener dub. Orang yang remeh, mukanya meremehkan itu biasanya dub.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you gonna tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Association with
Tell us
Gabriel.
about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico, a presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Sepertinya kalau lie.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Bentar.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Where are you going? You have not been dismissed.
Sabar ya, Jing.
Mister, a man like you always uses the battle with
Saya keluar dulu ya. Kayak soalnya kayak kok clue-nya kayak kurang. Aku harus ngeliat Valdez notebook sebenarnya. Ada nggak kita ininya? Seharusnya punya dong. Kita harus ngeliat kayak gitu-gituan juga. Bentar. Nah, Gabriel ini siapa ini sebenarnya? Kita akan buang-buang waktu untuk dia.
Earth is that man doing?
You know the way. You can drive.
All right.
Jadi ke Dewey aja. Going Dewey, asshole.
You can drive.
I got the jitter.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
Oke, ini malesnya kalau udah dapet kayak ginian sih. Apa namanya? Kasusnya tuh menyebar kemana-mana gitu loh. Jadi orangnya nyangkut pautin ke sinilah, seitulah, inilah gitu. Jadi kita harus benar-benar nyari satu-satu, anjir.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Oke. Katanya ada yang missing katanya.
We keep all our tools in here.
Oke.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a
Berisik lu.
used car. I have some nice used cars for guys of your wage bracket.
Berisik kamu.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do.
Volkadarski ada. Tapi uniknya hampir kayak muka-muka pemeran kita itu kayak ini loh, orang Rusia loh, secara nggak langsung. Nah, si Gabriel Delgado. Kayak ini dari si orang, si Gabriel ini. Kayak Gabriel ini deh. Kok clue people. Nah, ini Gabriel Delgado. Mau kita tanya, GTA suspek nggak tuh? Nggak ada apa kan sana? Nah, mungkin ini plat nomornya.
Circumstantial.
Oh, bukan circumstantial.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez.
Huh?
The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Agak bohong ya. Tapi mukanya datar loh. Dan kenapa mulutnya gitu? Saya terus harusnya sih. Oh, lie.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Oke, seolah-olah itu oke-oke aja ya. Jadi ini.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know.
Delgado di mana sih?
Sure as hell isn't here.
Apa sih ini dibilang tadi? Aku gak dengar.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. Sure as hell isn't here.
Dia emang gak ada sih. Kan muka orang-orang nih. Alay kamu.
You're lying. You got him holed up somewhere.
I'm having nothing to do with that kid. You can't prove any different.
Apa ya? Coba ini deh.
That kid's temper's like a time bomb. I want nothing more to do with him or you.
Waduh, salah. Anjing.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
Ini mau kayak orang datar nih.
So that's it?
Like I said, the workshop's too close to the street. It's difficult to keep an eye on it.
Salah, Mac.
We'll be keeping an eye on you, Dewey. And spreading the word that you don't like to cooperate with the LAPD.
Bisa tonjok nggak? Kesel banget anjing lah. Agak susah, cuk. Waduh. Aduh, kenapa itu tadi ya? Ini bahasa Inggrisnya tuh tidak baik-baik banget soalnya.
Phelps 1247.
Dan emang gak cocok jadi detektif gitu loh.
I need an address for a
Makan bang ya, makan.
Delgado. Last known address has him living with a common law wife. 103 Hill Street, apartment 3.
Thanks. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Ini si Delgado aja yang bisa jadi gini. Nah masalahnya kita nggak tahu di mana rumahnya Delgado ya.
Can you drive to this one?
Dan kita kenapa bisa tahu Delgado ini di mana? Nah ini aku kepo lagi satu nih sama si orang ini. Kok bisa nggak naikin mobilnya?
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You read the story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X. Well, that's clear as mud. Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen. That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that. I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkies in color. Look what we have now.
Nah sekarang coba kita cek yang tadi. Karena dia tuh kayak gimana gitu. Semuanya nih kayak pengen ditonjok orangnya gitu. Inilah kenapa kasus itu susah diselesaikan teman-teman. Soalnya orang-orangnya kayak bangsat gitu. Berisik lu. Kita talk. Lagi satu pertanyaan doang nih.
So tell us about this kid Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mechanic. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
Nggak, soalnya mukamu lay, aku lay aja.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Tapi salah. Dia mechanical, cuy.
Like I made a mistake.
Dia mechanical. Dia bener. Daup aja.
So a consul general gets in a public row with a junior car mechanic. You expect me to believe that that's all that happened?
I expect you to draw your own conclusion and to discontinue this aggressive behavior.
Salah, Mek.
Be in touch.
Bener berarti tadi, anjing.
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
What the fuck? Kita dalam satu misi bisa 2 kali kalau salahnya setan. Nah, sini saya udah males nih. Kita langsung ke Delgado aja. Nah, kalau kayak gini udah males nih, teman-teman nih. Udah kesel nih. Saya kepo soalnya. Dimana sih dia nih? Mapnya, hey. Map. Jadi dia itu, waduh. Lurus belok kanan aja lah. Itu sirine buat di mobilnya kayak sirine apaan tahu, keras loh. Jadi kan aku pakai headset nih, mungkin di YouTube aku kecilin dikit suaranya, pas bakalan nggak kedengeran banget gitu ya dia. Nah ini rumahnya si Delgado nih, pengen ditabok. Kalau nggak salah sih evidence-nya di belakang ya, kalau nggak salah ingat ya. Soalnya aku pernah main ini kan, main ini game.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself. I just hope our
Game
archangel
Pante.
hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Jadi kira-kira di sini. Kita akan buka duluan. Oh, masih dikunci anjing. Berarti emang harus ngobrol dulu sama mbaknya dalam.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Gak ada gini ya. Udah di atas kali. Ini kan. Ini dia.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
With the broad. Nah ini.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Nearly 20 weeks.
Souvenirs are a Right. dumb move. So how's it going to be when you go in
Souvenir
the
or dumb move.
You are wrong about Gabriel.
Nope.
He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Salah jalan.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Ini orang Delgado.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
Oke. Mungkin kamarnya.
Doesn't look like anything.
Berarti kemungkinan di kamarnya nggak ada gini sih, kayaknya.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Semua bahan di sini tidak ada yang bisa.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Berarti nggak ada sesuatu lah sekitar sini ya kan? Mungkin dapur nih.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Hah. Berarti si Gabriel nih ada tadi seharusnya. Oke, mungkin sedikit ya bukti yang kita dapat di sini. Sedikit banget sih. Ini nggak bisa dibuka pula. Aduh. Ini mungkin bisa dibuka. Nggak bisa. Mungkin setelah sekarang ini baru bisa ke belakang ya. Coba deh. Nah, bisa nih. Nah. Ini di Packard.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Oke, ada perkakas.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Nah, mungkin ini. Bukan. Ini kayaknya enggak deh.
Probably not.
Pasti ini diplomatik. Kok kenapa dibilang diplomatik? Aku nggak tahu sih tentang hal kayak ginian. Nah, mungkin ini. Nggak, pertanyaannya apa namanya itu? Kunci Inggris nggak tuh? Kuncinya di mana ditaruh sama dia? Ini nggak nyambung sih.
Not much help.
Ini nggak bisa jalan nih. Dan terkadang kalau diinvestigasi kayak gini, semakin banyak bukti malah makin bingung mau ngaitinnya kemana gitu. Karena di game ini kan dikit ya gini.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Kita tanya ini dulu.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3
Wow,
nights.
3 nights? Apa benar? Kamu tuh lay banget lihat mata nih.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Breakfast plate, hey.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
Pengen digampar mukanya.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what and I don't want to know. I love him.
Oke, berarti dia memang ada di sini
Why did
sebelumnya.
he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Apakah ini muka orang Meremehkan? Gak masa motifnya cuman itu gitu loh. Masalahnya kenapa motifnya cuman itu doang? Aku nggak percaya sih, ini muka datar bukan.
Gabriel's been in trouble before. He left you here alone to answer for him, and you expect me to believe that his motive was honor?
Please don't yell at me. I've done nothing wrong.
Salah nih, oh nggak bener. Salah dong, Sitan.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in a shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Kamu tahu? Oke, nah ini baru meremehkan, berarti tadi emang mukanya ngeselin gitu loh.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
Apa iya?
We will put in a good word for you, Anna.
Wah,
as far as we're concerned, this
dalam satu misi kita salah 3 dong.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for climbing.
Berisik, yuk cepat cari kita Galgado.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
Yoi. Yo, get him on the street. Illegal race nggak tuh? Dia di illegal race nggak tuh? Nah ini nih, jauh juga ya. Oh berarti di bawah intinya.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling them. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Anjing. Apa lu?
437 East 8th Street, unit to handle code 3 identified.
Pinggir, hei. Wah, kita nggak bisa ke sana, Pak. Harusnya kita nggak call. Dan nerima call tadi. Sial. Kita mah ada misi. Agak lama buka mapnya ya. Jadi di mana gini ya? Pelariannya jauh juga. Gak usah. Skip, kita jauh. Anjing, hampir matiin orang.
Look out for the pedestrians.
All units in the vicinity, citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe. Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing.
Hampir meninggal orangnya.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Wah. Oh, kita disuruh nguber orang.
Quick, they're getting away.
Phelps,
Nah.
1247. Requesting assistance at first.
Kayaknya ini merah nih deh.
Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on the line. Get away.
Bisa nggak kita nembak aja gitu? Kayak di GTA gitu. Tembak lah. Tembak ban. Wah, mereka kerjasama buat agak aneh juga.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
Mobil zaman dulu agak tai juga ya ini ya.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
Dia ngebut. Oh shit. Nih bisa nih. Lagi dikit aja nih. Di.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Lah. Anjrit. Sirine perang ya iya.
Come on. Here's my kick a red Ford.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car!
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Wah. Kita berhasil. Wah. Tapi tai-nya itu nggak 100%. Nah, itu tai-nya. Tuh, question correct-nya tuh 9 dari 13 gitu loh. Salah 4 dong. Ah, Puki ah. Gede juga vehicle damage-nya. Anjir.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack?
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty. Good job, Kelso.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend.
Anjay, Kelso duluan diginiin.
Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it.
Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Waduh. Wah, kayak Kelso ini kayak butir-butiran gini nih. Penjahat nih. Kelihatannya ya. Entah bener atau enggak, cuman roman-romannya dia bakal jadi musuh nih. Ya Allah. Anjir, tabrak lari dong.
Gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Oke, karena anjir, aku udah mau 1 jam nih, gini ya. Mungkin segini aja ya untuk gininya ya, video kali ini ya. Bukan video nih sebenarnya, live stream ini sebenarnya gitu kan. Kayak, nah lagi 5 menit nih, lagi 5 menit mau sejam. Jadi kita ngapain dulu ya? Sebenarnya aku mau selesai sih sebenarnya, jujur aja ya. Mau selesai soalnya udah misinya udah selesai. Kalau dilanjutin lagi nunggu sampai misi selesai, saya nggak kerja gitu kan. Belum siap-siap juga, aduh. Jadi sekedar info karena saya sekarang shift malam gitu kan. Infonya nih shift malam. Besok aku shift sore. Besok itu tanggal 26, jadi hari Kamis. Kira-kira hari Jumat bakal ada mabar sama tersirah sama orang-orang begundal itu. Jadi tungguin aja live streamnya. Dan kemungkinan sampai jam 3 pagi lagi kayaknya ya. Gitu kan. Soalnya aku dapat nanyain untuk mabar bareng lah. Ya siapa tahu kejadian. Ya gue juga mau turu lah, belum turu dari tadi malam. Wah anjir, belum turu, Mek. Ya, Ilham kamu harus turu. Besok supaya kamu pasti bangunnya jam 10, jam 11 besok. biasanya kayak gitu kalau belum turu dari tadi malam gitu kan. Ya begitulah untuk game ini. Tadi pokoknya intinya ceritanya itu adalah kita disuruh mencari gitu kan. Mencari sebuah kasus yang mana si kayak tuh si Delgado itu kayak orang yang kena kambing hitam sebenarnya. Kayaknya ya. Soalnya kelihatannya gitu kan. Soalnya si Mbak Dewi itu jual mobil, si Velzo beli mobil kalau nggak salah. Dan akhirnya entah ada kenapa. Nah, anehnya masa motifnya honor doang demi hak gak sih? Itu honor doang buat apa gitu kan? Nah, ya itu. Why gitu. Tapi ujung-ujungnya dia juga yang kena sih. Apapun terjadi, dia meninggal. Dia masuk penjara gitu kan. Perbaiki jam turu ya, perbaiki jam turu bagus. Oke, jadi begitu aja untuk walkthrough kali ini atau live stream kali ini. Terima kasih untuk kalian yang sudah menonton sampai akhir dan udah ngasih like-nya dan nonton juga sampai akhirnya. Semoga kalian enjoy dengan live stream ini. Dan kita akan bertemu lagi di ya kira-kira Jumat ini lah. Jumat jam 11.12 kita live stream lagi gitu kan. Kita live stream, kita mabar sama orang-orang begundal itu. Oke, semuanya. So see you guys in the next video and live streaming. Goodbye guys.